morning, guys. We're on. Everything's working fine straight away. That makes a change, a massive change. Everything is working nicely. I'm going to stop going on about it. That's what it is, karma. Hits me over the head with a bag of karma. Okay, guys. We're on. We're back on the charts today. So, I haven't left my drones on, but the trade idea, what we put in yesterday, and the buy stop we had on gold, the wingback buys didn't get activated, but the buy stop above did get activated and tapped its zone for take pass, so we were up 43 pips. I took about $98 from it. Okay, I've updated the logbook, $98, round about there. And it wasn't too late after really, but yeah, for a bit of transparency, if you can always ask the members, because members took the trade idea. Okay, plus we placed it on here. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing, mate? Sorry, you know what it is? I close my YouTube. Well, I don't close it, but I've got my MT4 over the top, so then I don't see the chat. Not many people get my streams anyway, so I never really know to look at the chat. But good to see you, buddy. Hope you're keeping well.
Morning.
Good morning, John. Is that Mr. Mears?
It is, yeah.
Bloody hell, are you alright? Yeah. You like the game last night? Enjoy it?
Yeah, it's good fun. I liked it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good fun.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good. Together.
No, like I say, I did think I'd enjoy it when I'm playing it with people.
Yeah. That's when you're with a full squad. It's really good. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. However, I was just saying there, the trade ID from yesterday, John, you can vouch for me because we're on YouTube, played out. Take pass, move to break even, played out. 43 pips up. So I put that on the logbook. I took about $98. I actually took another trade, which I told you the other day, where I took over $300 yesterday. So yesterday was a fantastic day for me in the end, which was really nice. But I didn't keep the drawings on here for the trade idea, so I can't really go over it. So yeah, we go again. I need to update this stream record. So we're now on 31 wins, 4 break evens, and 8 losses. Yeah, 8 losses, and the losses what we've took have all been nice and controlled losses. Just imagine if someone says to you, right, you want to get into Forex, right, you have to take losses. You have to. How would you want them losses to look?
Controlled loss yesterday. I had a full loss yesterday, which I wasn't happy about.
Really? We can go over that later if you want. See how we get on.
I think, mate, to be honest, I think it was just bad luck, really.
Yeah.
All 3 trades I fucking placed. One of them I got out of, which I figured out was a loser before it lost. And then the other one, I got out of it early because I was like, yeah, this ain't going well. And then the other one, literally just, it was about sort of 1:30 or so, and the candle just bombed. Like it just fucking, do you know those candles where it just fucking jumps randomly, like it just looks like manipulation?
Yeah, just pop.
You know, it didn't open, yeah, it just popped. Like it was just there chilling, like doing its thing, and then bang, 100 pips. You know.
Oh.
And so I had that. So I think I just had a bit of a day yesterday.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do today. We've still got the rest of the week, haven't we? You know what I mean? We've got a full week, John, and the full next week, and the full next week. We'll be all right. Pay out for Christmas, I reckon. What do you think?
I hope so.
Pay out for Christmas. That'd be nice, won't it? Okay, so just to quickly, we're going to do some top-down analysis, guys. Just quickly going over my Euro USD trade. So we're still in profit on that. However, I have actually got a second entry here. I've got a sell limit. Okay, another sell limit for a second entry. I think the weekly top wick will come to around them levels, and then we'll start seeing price flip to the downside. Okay. But yeah, what I'm aiming for price to get to at least 1.13080, where with the potential to drive straight through to 1.0885. So this is fantastic. Don't put this trade on unless you can hold trades overnight and over the weekend. Okay. Right, let's get into it. Let's do a top down on gold, John, because look how that daily closed. And what does this mean for us now? But what does this mean? Remember our top down of the weekly?
Yeah, it means we're in a new range.
Well, it means we're in that range. I'll do a top down now and that makes sense. So, grab a brew, guys. Let's get amongst it. Let's see what we can catch today. We were up, well, I was up over $300 yesterday, but we're up $98. Let's see what we can get today. So, monthly, very bullish. Doesn't really give us much information. There's nothing we can really go off until we get some structure. So, we go straight to the weekly. Now, the weekly has now created some structure, yeah? So we're in between this and this range. Price came up, rejected, created structure, came down, rejected with these three candles, and now we should be heading up to 4271, right? Now, the thing what threw us off on Monday is how this weekly closed. This weekly closed bearish, okay? However, it can still close bearish. But it just sort of, you want everything printing bullish if you know you're sort of heading that way, because that's the direction we should be going. Because what range are we in? Even when we closed bearish, we're still in this range. Therefore, where should we be going? Well, we should be coming up to fill the rest of the range. Okay. So yeah, this weekly I've got it going all the way up to 4271. Hopefully with this one weekly candle. If not, next week. Oh shit. Bin there and I forgot the bins. I can hear them now. Anyway. Okay.
You want
So
to quickly share your screen as well? Cheers.
if Emma shouts me, it's because I've got to go and take a little taxi. So if we've got the weekly coming up and then we had some bearish close on the daily, it was really hard to get in buys off the dailies because we're bearish, thinking the weekly's going to flip. But now that we've had that bullish close, could this now be the move for the weekly to continue to the upside? Well, yeah, I think it could be. Okay. So today, what am I looking for? Well, I'm just looking for a bottom wick, ideally down to the previous support, which is here. If I can get a bottom wick to that off the daily, then I'm looking at buys all day long. I'm looking for this daily to flip to the upside. Or we can look at smaller time frames. You even close below, above this level. So what range are we in now? Well, there's a minor level here. So that's the range we're in. We've had a bottom wick, tap previous support. So can we see price just carry on pushing to 4201? But off the weekly, that's the weekly range there. So I can see it pushing straight past us. Okay, so fairly straightforward off the daily, but it's how do we get in now? What are we after? So this would be perfect. So see where price has rejected from these levels, came back into this area, and then it goes. So if we can get something like that, and then back in, that would then be giving us a bottom wick on the daily. The bottom wick what I wanted to tap this level, and then price to carry on to the upside. So what I would really like is ideally a pull back to here, leave that on like that, yeah, pull back to there, then I'm looking at buys. So in the meantime we can take sells or buys at the moment. Well, let's see what's broke out. So the 4's broke out to the upside. We've got 2 hours left of this 4. If we get a fake out on the 4, we could potentially take sellers down. We are still respecting on the 3, so the 3 hasn't broke out yet. So 3, why is that purple? It's a daily rate, that's fine. So that is the 3 area. Let's put that black. That's 3. I'm gonna pull back to this level. So we've had a 2-hour close now, and it's a fake out. So if this 2 2 hours left of this 2. If this 2 can pull back for us, maybe there, we'll have a sell stop underneath the 2. Come down. So I'm expecting price to come back down to this level, guys, where I'm looking for a wing back buy potentially from these levels.
I mean, I was debating on putting a sell on the 2, to be honest with you, because I think the same thing. I think it can come back down, but
yeah,
I get very sort of edgy about counter trade.
yeah. Well,
And,
you got the this daily's already done like a bit of a top wick, right? So I'm expecting the daily to continue today, but where's the pullback going to? So if we look left, this is the time when we broke through that range. Look where the pullback came to. So I would prefer a pullback. And I think we're going to get a pullback. And then you go, okay, well, if you're going to get a pullback, what's the distance? Quite far. So could we not sell down as well? Well, yeah, we could. But we've just got to be aware that the daily can flip to the upside at any point. So we've got to, stuff like this, instead of getting a sell stop on quickly and having the chance to get tagged and took up, right, we've got to be overly cautious and go, okay, I want a decent pullback. If I don't get that decent pullback, not a problem. This is my main trade, this wing back buy. But yeah, if I can get a pullback to here, which is sort of key zone, I would think, we can get a sell stop underneath. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go and sort tail out. I'll be back in a second. But yeah, we've got potentials already, which is nice. Back in a second. Oh, it wasn't even a taxi. John, wasn't even a taxi.
Brutal.
Yeah. So, let's have a look at this on the lower time frame. So that's a 2. Let's see when the 2 closes like this, what happens. Could come back up. Tap. This level. Before then rejecting to come down. 2 close. Top wick. Reject. Come down. Take a wing back sell from here. A little time. I might even have a wing back sell on here. This is quite a prominent support level, this. So the only thing the 3 hasn't broke out yet, right? The 4 has, so the 4 could flip to the upside at any point. There's an hour and a half left of it. So do we not take the wing back sell and put sell stops on underneath the 2? Got no data to go with this either. Look at this, like this pops straight.
Safer for, I think it's safer for sell stops, really.
Well, yeah, that's the safest thing to do. But let's have a look at the lower time frame. Let's see. The stops for me would just be the high. I wouldn't be bothered. Tell you what, if this 15 can come and tap this level, I'll probably take it.
What, wing back sell?
I'm not sure it's going to tap and then bounce off it though. I might really mess about. It's a different sign.
What, 4143? Is that what you're looking at?
4143, yeah.
Stops of the high, yeah?
Yeah. That would just be the high. But if the 15 closes, why would the 15 need not to close? Yeah, if this 15 can come and tap this, I'll take the wing back sell. Okay, but the 2 hour now, if this 2 is going to flip, yeah, I think I'm gonna have a sell stop and use the 2.
Yeah.
And my advantage point is 4125, so stop. My stop would be the high, just the high. If I break the high, then I'm not interested. That would be the 4 flipping back to the upside, you see. The only issue we've got is we're only looking to hit this target because I'm looking at buys from there. So four, two.
You're doing the same sell stops above the high.
4153 stops. Okay, so I have got a sell stop. Our advantage point is this area 4125, so I'll go risk free there, but we're hoping to see a clean pop straight through. Okay, that's what I'm after. So we've got sell stops on gold.
Where are you expecting this one to come down to?
Only down to 4100.
4100.
Yeah, where I'm going to be taking a wing back buy. But if I pop up to this wing back area, I'm going to take this as a sell. And if the 15 closes above, I'll just get out and wing back. Back sells 414. We haven't got much data to go off though. That's it. That's not much data at all. But yeah, I do prefer this wing back sell, and I'll use the same lot as what I'm using on here. So I'm currently on a 12.12 lot. Yeah. So yeah, let's get some trade ideas quickly. If we can. Start, wouldn't it, John? Start, this plays out. This is based off the 2 hour. So we've got a sell stop of 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 0. Stop loss is 4, 1, 5, 3. Let's go flat. TP1 would be 4, 1, 2, 5, 60. TP2 is the 4100. 0.86. Manage risk if the 2 hour closes bullish. Manage risk if the 2 hour closes bullish, because I'm expecting this 2 to flip and drive. Mid entry would be 4, 1, 4, 3, 8. Stop loss is the same. 4, 1, 2, 5, 60. Yeah, it's all the same. Okay, that's 2 trades we've got. If this 2 closes bullish, we just delete. Basically, that's what we're doing. But if price, we pull back now where we want to pull back to. But if we can get a pop up, I am looking at a wing back sell from here. And getting out of that, if we're wrong, how do we work out if we're wrong? Well, I would probably say, even if the 1 closes above there, we should still be good. I've done that. So I would say if the 1 closes above our entry, we look to get out. Okay, so let's say for example this one comes up and closes like that, then we manage risk on that. Pull back, we look to get out. I'm only low risk on this as well because I'm using the same lot as this. So this one's a 0.5% risk, so $250. Okay. And that means this second one, let me put this on. So we've got $110 on the second one and $250 on the first one. Okay, so let's see which one gets hit first. But if we look at price, I don't think we've ever rejected from here. They all come down to tap 4125. Let's have a look at the left. Well, they all tap here as well. I don't think we've ever rejected. Where we're rejecting now, I think eventually we're just going to pop through. I'm hoping this straight pop down to 4100 because I'm very interested in winning back 5 from there. Let me see if I can work out this winning back by situation. Levels here. We pull that a bit closer. Where would stops be on this wing back? Well, stops would have to probably be below that. That's what I'd be looking at. I'd be looking at a tap rejection. Where would the take partial move to break even be? Have to be here. So this is what we've got, right? So don't get confused with the lines all over. This would be take partial. This trade. So I have got a win back buy from here, from the daily, okay? From this level. My stops for this one, so this is what I've got going on, right? There's a potential trade here. Stops only need to be tight. Daily. 2 minutes, guys. That's the easy, you know. Yeah, so this is what we've got on this one. And on this is obviously the direction we're headed for the weekly. So your target literally could be 4271. Okay, for that. That's that one. Then we've got, because this is our pullback area, we'll get rid of this. Then we've got this on at the moment. If the two flips, it's highly likely going to tap 4125, but we're hoping that the two, oh sorry, this is a one, isn't it? We're hoping the 2 top wick tap and then flip to come through to at least 4115. But I mean, if we can come all the way down, fantastic. Like these. I mean, look at these 2s here. Straight through. Straight through. And the thing with the data, all we've got to go off is the ones what have came up. And then what happens to price. That's it. So, yeah. Oh, we might get activated here. It's a flip on the 2. 15 hasn't closed yet, though. It's going all over time.
Morning.
Good morning, Andre. We're literally about to get activated on a trade.
Nice.
Sells down. We've got some nice setups here if they can play out for us today. We've got wing back sells on. We've got a sell stop on. And we've got wing back buys on.
You like yesterday?
Oh. Well, our trade idea played out nicely in the end.
Oh, that was good. That made me reach my target.
Oh, did it?
Verification. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic,
So
man.
I just needed to place a trade today, so I just placed it as a 0.01 lot.
Yeah. Is it what phase is this one on, or is it?
This is phase 2 now. So this
Oh.
is done.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Go on, Andre. That's what I'm talking about. Shizzle.
Yes.
Another one. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Go on, Andre. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Okay, so I've been activated now. I'm in sells on this, guys. We are in a short. My stops are up here because I know price can actually come back to this level where I'm looking for a second entry. In a way, I sort of want it to come back up. I don't know, obviously, you probably don't want that. My target is only. You are?
So what's this based off?
So this is based on just previous data. So this is a simple flip of the 2. So the 2 broke out to the downside. There's still an hour and 25 minutes left of the 2. The 2 broke out. The only time we rejected here is this level here, and then you've got some more over here. Okay. Now the 4s broke out to the upside, so the 4 can actually flip at any point to the upside. But other than that, all the other time frames have closed respecting. So what I was expecting, I was hoping this 2 would come back to the wing back sell here, but it looks like we've missed it. So yeah, so price tends to come down to at least 4116. But here's the thing, with this 2-hour candle, this 1 2-hour candle, look at that one there, all the way down. Look at this one from this level straight down. So you could get a real drive all the way down. Now, and then my wing back buy is from this level. That's my wing back buy level, because what I'm expecting on the daily, so the daily broke out to the upside, which was nice. So it broke above this. But I need a bottom wick, and I'm expecting my bottom wick to come around this level.
Yeah.
And then just so happen there's a wing back buy area there. So just lined up perfectly. So we could be really nicely well off today. We're up $45. Nearly at take partial move to break even.
Nice. Yeah, so I had my trade placed. I placed your trade idea as well, the buy stop.
Yeah.
Just with a small amount, because then I could see, okay, cool. If I reach the ultimate target, even though I was willing to close earlier, if I could see I wasn't going to reach it, but
yeah.
if I reach the ultimate target, then that's be done.
Well,
and then I'm sitting here with my girl here, and she pressed something. You don't touch anything when you're asleep. She pressed something and she closed your trade.
My
Nothing
trade?
was yours. Yeah, because yours was the smaller one.
Yeah.
I would have been limited. She closed the big one. But anyway, I don't know. So it was all good.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
Yeah, good enough, right. In the end, just say what's not. I put it on. I've already put the take partial on there, which is about $98. But I've not gone take partially, you guys. I was bloody fiddling about with my MT4. But yeah, we should have been take partial break even now. But let's see. If the 2 is going to pop down, it should continue down, I would imagine. 4's flipped again. 4's going to close in 23 minutes. 30 is going to close in 22 minutes. So the 15 is the next to close really. We ideally just want to close it below this level. I've got no top wick. Do we need a top wick? Can we push down? Can we push down? So yeah, it's been a nice week. I actually got another trade on gold yesterday where I was over $300, which was
How much are you taking out of this trade, Pete, or are you just going to go to break even?
I was going to go 50%. Just 50%, only small, be about $30. It's a bit that I'll let the rest rock. Because we can't get a nice pop through here. If you want to give it a bit of a breathing space, you can do. But you've got to understand we could easily pop back up at the moment. Because technically we haven't closed bearish on the 30. You got 21 minutes, there's the pop now. Can we come to the next zone? We broke, can we break this low? Okay, so I'm going to take 50% out now. I'm going to go risk free. So I'm now 50% out and I'm risk free. So we are now risk free on this. Can we get a straight push through? I am putting a wing back buy on from 4109, guys, which is a daily trade. I need to get this on the trade IDs actually. God, this trade ID is left, right, and Portsmouth here. So that's a nice win for the stream already. Good start.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Let me just have a look at this though, because now that I've took 50% out, I might actually, that stops the ball, give it a bit of a breathing space. $30. So I took $56. Okay, so I'm gonna put my stops here, you guys, right? Give it a bit of a breathing space to see if we can get all the way down. So if this gets hit, I'll lose $42. Okay? But I've made $52 on the trade. So I'm now completely still risk free and a bit profit, even though it's a few bloody dollars. But it's just to give this a bit of breathing space, because I think we might get a pullback and then we come down. Okay. But my full TP is only here, so I will let the rest rock down to 4103. No more taking partial. It's been an extra $150, something like that. Nice.
This wing back buy is 4103 and then stop loss 4092, yeah?
4103, 4092, yeah. It's the daily. 4103. Stop loss would be 4092, 4092. TP1 would be 4116, 4116, 522. And TP2 for this, because it's a daily, that's your TP2, because that's the weekly range. Now you have got an area here which you could target, because you might get a rejection from this level. But I think it should be good coming through all the way through to the weekly. Not on one daily candle, mind, so you'll have to be able to keep it on all overnight. But full TP would be 4271. This is basically the weekly flip we've been waiting for. We've been watching this for ages, waiting for this weekly flip. Manage risk if the daily closes bearish. Sell limit, sell stop. let's see if we can get down. Let's work out my lot size 4-1. That's 2 you've now passed, Andre, isn't it? Isn't that there?
Yeah, mate. Sorry. Yeah, that's number 2. So the first one is the one that I might just ditch at some point. There's like $25 left before I blow that one.
Just put a bucket trade on, we used to call it.
Yeah, but a bucket trade with $25, and I'm at minus 9.9%. You know.
Yeah, you need a wing back seller something, don't you? Where it taps and pulls away straight away. That's what you need.
It's quite funny because that's actually how I passed phase 1 on one of my other challenge accounts. I was at minus 8%. I was like, I'm just tired of this.
Yeah.
And I saw a setup. Okay, it's a good setup, but I'm taking the rest of the equity in there. I'm going to put all on there and then play it out. And I made, I think, 11% in that one trade.
Yeah.
So that was really good. But yeah, I'll see. Look, if all things go well and I get more funded accounts, then I'll just close that one, you know, and move on.
Yeah, well done, man. See how it's sort of getting easier to pass them. Do you feel that?
Yeah, and it's and this because this is all now on one particular strategy. That this one now is on gold, and I think yours is the only other trade I put on there. Really? One yesterday. Yeah, and back to that, fellas. Yeah, no worries. On phase 1, I sure passed it quicker because I placed some other trades on there.
Yeah.
Which wasn't part of that strategy, and then it messed up. So I could have passed phase 1 quicker. So then for phase 2, I was like, nope, stick with this. It's a bot that placed the trades, but I still evaluate whether or not I want it or if I want to extend. Like yesterday, it places with the default 1.5 RR.
Yeah.
And then I look at where it is, and then I was going to extend it anyway. But then when we talked yesterday, I was like, I could see that ultimate target. Okay, there's a good potential.
Yeah.
So sometime in the afternoon, I then put my stop loss to where my normal take profit would be. So even if it reversed, I would have made 1.5 RR.
Yeah.
And then it just kept it going. So yeah.
Man,
staying disciplined in that.
Really good. Oh, I think there's 15 close, guys. 15 close. 15. Let me just look that. 15 scare me. That's what it is.
Why?
Because the 15 is the candle what initiates the turn of a higher time frame. What I found. So if the 15 closes respecting, you find that's when it starts to turn. I mean, I'm hoping we pop straight through. It's the 30 closed. So the 30 hasn't closed yet. Let's see what the 30 does. But this previous 15 is closed respecting this level. I'm hoping we can pop straight through. It'd be nice if we can pop straight through. Come on, baby. I want to go this through, but the 30 hasn't closed, so I'm expecting the top with the 30 as well.
You're already in profit, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's all about the risk. That's all I'm thinking. I'm not about how much can I make more money. It's all about how can I manage the risk. And if that 15 is close respecting, it's starting to make me think, okay, do we pull our stops to break even? And if we do flip, but then the 30 needs a top wick. Try and hold, see what the 30 does. two's lovely, lovely flip on the two. And this range on the two, right? If I highlight this, you ready? You ready for this? Look at all the times where the two. Look at that range below there. Look how clean this two range is. Even if I extend this, let's see what these are like. Let's see what these are like. So we've got two so fast straight through. Two straight through. This one didn't quite do it. This one messed about. This is the only one that messed about. Even this two when you reject, straight back down. Very clean traffic range down to our wing back area. So as long as we don't get this where we mess about, it should be really good to fly down. I am interested in a second entry. Where would the second entry be? The one's next to close. If the 1 hour can close like this, like at the top wick, I might have another sell stop underneath the one. Because if the one closes below this level, you've now had a breakout on the one. I believe once you get that close below, you're pretty clean traffic down again. Apart from this section, this is the only section where you mess about. But still, this section doesn't reject until the one taps this level of 4116. But other than that, they all drive.
That section doesn't really go back up to hit stops, right?
No, it doesn't. It just goes back to wing back. So yeah, that's a good point, Andre. So yeah, I mean, I'd be adding another position there as well. So let's see how this one closes. If this one closes like this, and I get a top wick, I'll have another sell stop. Stops would only be the high of the 1 hour, the high of the 1 hour. If you want to be really safe, you can keep your stops there in case you do come back up with that one section what we just highlighted. But then you'll be looking at another entry here anyway, because these wing backs are still valid really. They're still valid until this gets tapped. Once this gets tapped, that's the only time that we cancel them. So yeah, we're looking pretty good, guys. My stops are currently just above here now. I've took 50% out, so even if this stops me out, I'm still in profit. Get this bloody heating off now. Wow, sauna.
All the nakedness. I just realised I passed my first account with my little one at home as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's it, man. It shows that you can sort of do it with the kids. Maybe they bring you luck. Can I borrow them?
You have to find the system, the strategy that works around it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not about the strategy on the computer. It's a strategy of nap, then jump on the charts, feed, then jump on the charts.
Yeah. Well, but now she just takes one nap during the day. So now in the morning, she just want to press all the buttons here.
Yeah.
And so it was a little bit easier back in February. But yeah. She starts on Monday.
Yeah, but you're gonna have more free time. Maybe though.
Yeah. So next week. So that'll be the settlement.
Yeah.
And then hopefully by the week after, and then at least in the mornings, I can drop off in a couple of hours. I can actually, at least for London session, which is what I want to do anyway. I don't really want to do New York because that's when the little ones are home again.
Yeah.
And it's just hectic. So
yeah. This is what I always preach. Like, there's no point sitting up for Asian session every night if you're not gonna fully trade that in your life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to just fit Forex where you want to fit. Well, I've got 3 hours spare every Wednesday from 12 till 3. Okay then, so just get on the charts then. That's it. There's no point looking at London. Do you know what I mean? So to see where it fits, where you want it to fit around your life. Well, you know my story. I wanted to get on the charts at 8. I don't mind getting up early. 8 and I want to be done for 12 at max.
Yeah.
That's my life now.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's my way. That's what I'm aiming for. Oh, it's pushing down.
Yeah, nice, nice. Can we pop all the way through?
Yeah, I built a bot for A decision that I'm using on gold.
Yeah, any good?
And, it's okay. Again, if I didn't fucking interfere, I would have passed phase 1 now already.
Yeah.
But then I got impatient because it doesn't place trades every day, and there's sometimes a whole week then go by that it doesn't place a trade.
Yeah.
And then I get impatient. Instead of just looking at the test results that I've seen.
Yeah.
And sticking with that, I get impatient. So now I learned, and now I'm patient, and I'm just going to let that one run, and then I believe that one will pass the challenge as well at some point.
Yeah. When did you start Forex up here?
Say again?
When did you start Forex? Was it Whipples you started?
It was with you guys, yeah. So it was September, October last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really good.
I think I've been seeing. I saw Relentless, Andy, because I'm friends with Andy on Facebook from this other group that I met him in.
UW.
Say again?
Utility warehouse.
No.
Oh, right.
No, it's this modern man group on Facebook.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, I remember you saying that actually.
Yeah. So that's where I know him from. And he was always posting these things with interest. Look into whatever. Is he a scammer?
Yeah.
I haven't met him in person, so what the hell? And then I looked into it a long time, and then last year, I wouldn't mind a bit of extra cash, to help my mum basically,
Yeah.
And then I started looking into Relentless. Okay, fine. And then I don't know if there was some special offer or something. Look into something. Took the free courses, and then okay, let's sign up for a month. Let's see what this is all about. And then I ended up buying basically all the courses eventually. And yeah, I mean, I passed loads of demos with Holy Grail strategy, but I was never able to pass the challenge with it. Ooh, that's so close to TP.
Yeah, I'm going to be closing around 4. What time is it now? Because I might even close now. My TP's come a bit closer, 4107. There's a rejection area you can tap. Let me have a look left. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I just accidentally closed it.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. To be honest, I was close to close now. I mean TP level's a bit should have been a bit higher up around this level. You can reject. You come straight through, but this one you reject from here. I can't be sitting in the drawdown. So if you can close maybe around 4106.
Yeah, I went to go and edit it, and then I clicked close instead of edit by accident. Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, has the one closed yet? No, not yet.
No, not yet.
That was a lovely pop down that one.
It was a good trade.
I'm risk free now on this, guys. I think if you pop back up now, probably going to be coming out at least a wing back area. This is the top wick on the 5. And this 5 flip to the downside. Lovely trade. We're up what? No drawdown whatsoever. We've peaked 217 pips.
Yeah, I got like 310 or something like that. What was your RR on that one?
RR was, I think it was 2 to 1. Have a look.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 2 to 1.
Yeah, I was just late for that one.
Yeah. No, it's not. 1.5 to 1.
Yeah,
but I had half a risk on it, so 0.5% risk on it. But I mean, I haven't closed out yet. I've only took $50 odd from it so far. This should come straight through to this area. This is your next resistance here. It's just whether this one is going to have a top wick. So the one's about to close, and the 30 is about to close. So is this one, how steep is this top wick going to be? That's it. That's all I'm after, really. So my stops are currently just above the high of the one. I am looking for another entry, guys. I am looking for another entry off the one. I'm not sure we pull back much though. If you look at these ones here, so look at that one. So you got that one there, which done a nice pop, and you don't get much of a top wick, and you push through. Same as here. So I'm just not sure you're going to get much of a top wick really. Which I like a nice top wick. You know me.
Oh, good.
Is that Lee?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, mate. How are you doing?
Oh, mate. Hector.
Ah, yeah, you've just missed a corker trade as well.
Oh, okay.
Look at that beauty.
You
Beautiful.
just caught as well, eh?
Yeah, we're looking at another entry though from the one. But I want to see a top wick though, because I'm already in it. So I'm like, if I can get a top wick to, where would I need this to? Probably to this level, yeah. The 4125 to take partial area. If I can get a top wick to that, that's when I'll get sell stops underneath the wall. Down.
Story of my life, isn't it? I can't even catch the camera.
Oh, you doing? You home now?
I'm home, I go back away on the 1st of December.
Oh, you're on for a while. Oh, you go back away 1st December. I was doing that all for long. Life gets in the way sometimes, Lee.
I come back 29th December and last shit.
Yeah.
That's when I leave, and I come back on the 30th, so the second year we are.
Okay.
I got Christmas last year, you know, so
Yeah.
take turn really.
I used to dread the Christmas period, working away in the army. Everyone's fighting for the dates to get home. Just an awful feeling.
Oh, I know.
I was the only one in Afghan in 2007. I was the only one out of my platoon who got Christmas and New Year. Christmas and New Year I got, which was good. That was nice. It's like a look, just look really what dates you get. That's all it was.
I was able to watch one of those too. Basically, one of that. Whatever you got was that was it really.
Yeah. Okay, there's the 30 close.
For the next 5 years.
Yeah. Okay, there's the one close. The one has closed now. The one should technically be falling down to 4102. We do have a wing back buy at 4103. Well, yeah, we should be free falling, guys. I don't think we'll get much of a pullback, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm still with Nas. We haven't even done a top down on that. We see as soon as I come on, I've seen this 2 hour. This 2 hour was perfect. We did have a wing back sell from 4143, but it didn't pull back enough for us. So we had a sell stop underneath. So the 2 hour was absolutely beautiful.
Where's your target for the 1 hour trade? Oh, sorry. No, sorry, I just want to ask you where's your target for the stuff that you're going to put it on?
For the what, sorry?
Well, for this 1 hour close that you're talking about, the sell stop, if you get a pullback.
My target, if I get a pullback and I get a sell stop underneath, my target is only here. This is the thing.
Okay, yeah.
So this way you've got to work out and go, okay, because I'm expecting a bounce. I'm expecting a mess about here and then reject from the daily. So this is where you've got to decide, is it worth putting on? So what this second entry would be is just adding to a winning trade, and that's the key. And we've got to add to our winners and cut our losers short. So with the losers, we're trying to identify what's the first sign of us being wrong, and then we're getting out. And with winners, how can we maximize our profit? Well, we know we should be coming straight through to this level. So, but stops are difficult. Andre, I get it. Stops are difficult because where's the only reasonable spot we could put our stops really? Ideally above the 1 hour. I mean, stops would be massive. And is it worth it? Is it worth putting a trade on here to there to grab that? Do you know what I mean? This is where you've got to sort of answer this question yourself. I'm trying to see if there's another way we could have stops closer. What we could do is if the one, how far the one pulls back, I need at least this to happen first. So if the one pulls back to here, and then we get our sell stop on, then we could maybe use this as a stop. Because we shouldn't be coming back up if we're right. So that would be a lot better if we had our sell stops underneath. Our stops were maybe there. Looking at that. Better. Still not spot on. Because I don't believe in this. Well, the last time I was on YouTube, I used to trade negative RR. Nearly every trade was like negative RR. Right? And I had such a high win rate. I was profitable. I had such a high win rate, but people just couldn't get it in their heads. The negative RR. But the way I used to trade is, I never used to place my stop loss either. So unless they obviously depend on what pop account I was on, then they had to. But I'd just get in and then watch it move where I wanted to move and then get out. And you know, my stops I would just place it on there just for people. But my win rate was huge. But sometimes it's not all about that. So as you grow and adapt, which I've done this year, I've managed to get my stops a lot more smaller and a lot better really. I'm a lot more profitable, I would say, so I've massively improved. That was a long answer to a short question, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good answer, man. Good answer.
Yeah, to be fair, you do like a good rattle, didn't you?
For educational purposes, isn't it? Educational purposes. Yeah, so if this one can maybe pull back to our area of interest. The thing is, this one might only tap this level. It's 15. This 15 would have to top.
I was thinking about a 15-minute breakout, but
Well,
I don't think I will.
you've had the breakout. If you look at the 15, it's like, what is this level? I think this level, you tend to just, they all really come through. Nothing stops and rejects here really. This has here, but I don't think it's that. We're free falling at the moment. This is just a pullback on the 15 and the 1, I would imagine. Oh wait there, we've rejected E on the 15. Getting back up to 4, 1, 3, 4. But look, this is what I was looking at, Andre, actually. That there. So you could pull back to this level and then still come through. That's why I adjusted my BP. That already hit. That hasn't hit either, so that's a good sign. God, look at this 15. Boom. Yeah, I don't think I'll be interested in another entry now. This is too close, I think.
Yeah, I think the only thing that kind of puts me off about it is exactly that. Like it's moved so much that it kind of makes me think it could just pop down, mess about, and take me out.
Yeah.
Probably might have done it if it pulled back first, but it didn't. It dropped first and then come back up.
You have got a potential wing back sell here as well. But I don't know whether I would get it on. See, they all come through to this level. That's what I'm not. Can't be on that. Further down. They all come through. This is the only one where we've sort of rejected here, but I mean this is coming up and then we pull back and then go, so I don't know whether I would take that. We come from these levels, they all come through, all of them. Do you know what? There's another wing back sell here. This level. Tell you what, if this 15, that's it naughty. It's a naughty of us. There's a potential wing back sell here, guys. There's no top in that 5 either. If 6 minutes left, if this 15 can tap this wing back sell, I'm going to take it. And if the 15 closes above it, I'll be getting out. Okay, stops would just be here, 8782. This is an area we can reject, pull back and reject from all the way. What lot did I get in on that? So stand by.
What's up with that, Pete?
I'm going to have a wing back sell from here, but as long as this 15 has to tap it. Let's see this 5. If the 15 closes above, I'm just getting out wherever it is. Yeah. So if we tap this level, there's no top wick on this 5. Is this 5 going to flip after we tap this level? 1 second. To be honest, stops could be really tight here. That's 15. There's 5 minutes left. This 15. We need this new 5 to come up, or this 5 to come up and tap. This 5 pop up first, break the high, and then give us a bottom wick and a big drop. So this 5 pop up, break the high, tap. And then we close bearish, and that's a 15 close, and bullish still, but away from our zone we go risk free. Here we go. Pop up. Come on, break the high one more time.
So it's for wingback sell.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah.
At where? At 4125 or sorry, where is it?
4125 I'm looking at, but this 15 has to be the one. If the 15 closes above the 100, I'm just getting out. Okay, so there's only 3 minutes left. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so I am now in for another entry.
What's
I'm
up?
in for sell. I'm in for another entry.
Where's your stops?
My stops is the high of the 1. And let me wear this up. Yeah. So I've got a $150 risk on it. That's it.
Higher the previous one.
So this one here. I'm here.
Current one.
Yeah, the 1.
What's your TP?
TP is the 4108 level. Okay, but if the 15 closes above, guys, I'm not interested. I'll be getting out of it. Okay. So I'm expecting this 5 to pull back basically. expecting this 5 to flip back to the downside. Even though it hasn't sort of filled the range yet, so it might be the next one, but we want this 15 rejecting from this level. Are you gonna reject? Are you gonna reject? I'm expecting rejection from here. If it doesn't, the 15 closes bullish, then I think we're coming up a bit higher. Because you don't close bullish really without. If it closes bullish, yeah, I'll be out. Especially if it closes above here. Because prices never close bullish like this without tapping this level. So that means maybe this is just a fake out to the downside to come up. Ideally we need this 5 to flip.
I think you just need your phase. This is for your phase 2, isn't it? You find it there?
Passed it?
I passed it earlier, mate.
Oh, you passed it.
Yeah, I just needed one.
Is that for the two of them, eh?
Oh, what, sorry?
The two accounts. I think you'll pass two, didn't you?
Yeah, so I that's for one of them. One of them passed. I need another $650 or something for that second one.
Did you rescue your other live one, eh?
No. That one is still in critical life support. But at some point I might just blow that one to make space for more. You know, it'd be quicker to pass a new challenge than to bring that one back.
Let's do an epic challenge, mate. What it said.
Yeah.
What Sarah had done the other day, what's going to let you know?
Price can come, tap, pull back, tap this level, then reject again. So if we are going to reject, do we need to come back down? If we need to come back down.
That one close bullish, right? That'll be for you, Sir.
1-6. No. Bottom wick. Yeah, guys, I'm out of this here. I'm break even. Well, $20 down. I'm gonna wait. Close that trade, guys.
I'm gonna cuddle my cat while we wait.
15 closed. I mean, the 15's closed respecting, but I have this zone here, and this we close respecting that.
The new 15 hasn't even got a bottom wick either.
Yeah, no. Makes it more interesting.
We're going to go up to the top and probably flipping it, yeah.
Well, we know price can come back to this wing back area still and then reject, but 15's got no bottom wick. If we can get a bearish close on the 15, something like that, that would confirm that this support we're below it, and then if I get a top wick, then I'll take a sell stop underneath and another entry. That's what we'll do.
Get distracted too easy.
Yeah, if the one though, guys, in 43 minutes closes bullish, then this trade idea is probably gone, and you might as well close out where you are. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, yes, my mate.
Do you want to come give my cat a cuddle?
I'm not keen on cats. I'd end up flinging it through the window, I think.
Whoa, that's a bit mean.
What's it called, Mr. Jiggles? All cats are called Mr. Jiggles.
No, she's called Lily.
Lily?
Yeah.
Lily?
Yeah.
I'm not a cat, mate. I'm a dog guy, mate. Have you not got a dog?
He's very, very affectionate. Yeah, I've got a dog as well.
Have you? What type of dog you got?
Border collie.
Border collie. I said, have you got a dog?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
All the border collie owners now.
I reckon if you saw my cat and gave her a cuddle, you'd fall in love with the cat.
Well, there's only one cat where I thought, you know what, it's a nice little cat there. And my mate, he lives in York, and I stayed at his one night. And the cat was just like crawling up and down me while I was sleeping on the couch. I was sleeping at ease. Just crawling. It was a proper nice cat, to be honest with you. It was quite a cosy cat. But no, man, the pit things, like the scratch you. They don't give a shit. Like if you passed away, they wouldn't give a shit. They'd probably eat you. You know what I mean? I'm not a cat fan.
Lily Lily doesn't scratch me, and she's an outdoor cat, so she doesn't really go to the toilet indoors.
Oh, didn't she? So you're the one
Yeah.
shitting in other people's gardens.
Yes, yes, it's me.
Because I hate that as well. There's this cat shit everywhere, and you're like, oh shit, whose cat's this? Air rifle time.
Yeah, you get that all the time. I look at the comments and I'm like, that's not the dog. That's coming across.
Yeah. Right, we haven't done a top down on Nas. Should we do a top down Nas while we're waiting for this 15 to close?
Oh, here you go.
Look at that. What is happening here? Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, so monthly, we haven't had any structure yet, yeah, on the monthly. But hopefully, if we close bearish, we will then have some structure. This is what we've not gotten gold yet, so this is a good start. Okay, but we haven't closed yet. There's still 4 days left of this monthly candle. The weekly is awful because we had this big gap. We didn't fill the range. There's hardly any ranges here, so it's quite difficult to read. All I know is we have got a minor range here, which we haven't broke above yet on the weekly. So, and I don't know where the downside range is. You could argue and say it was here. This is probably the next line of support, and this was a gap. So this is probably news, so you can't take this into consideration. So technically, what range are we in? I would probably say we're in that. So if we're in that, therefore where should we be going still? Well, we technically should be coming down to fill the range. We closed bearish, and then the new one's opened up, pushed up, tapping previous support, which is what we would want on an hour time frame or 2 hour, whatever, and then a flip to the downside. So could we see this weekly flipping to the downside? Yes, at the moment on the weekly for me. So if we take that into account, I can't take buys up unless the weekly closes above, right? So we have to put what we see. We haven't broke above there yet. So that means this weekly can flip at any point to the downside, but only on Tuesday. So what would that look like if the weekly is going to flip? Well, firstly, so there's the daily range there. Firstly, we would need a bearish close. We've been bullish, we need a bearish close. So if we got one bearish daily close like that, we've then got tonight, we've then got Wednesday tomorrow. Let's do one here. Wednesday, Thursday, or maybe this could be doji. Maybe this is going to be doji today. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, fill in the rest. Fill in the rest of the range. So could we see that? So if we think if the weekly is going to flip,
Thanksgiving on Thursday though.
is it Thanksgiving? Okay, so
yeah, and Friday was not a full trading day as far as I know.
yeah, it could still move though. It could still move, but I mean,
Yeah, it still moves. I just we have to remember that.
any formation, you get the idea that the weekly could
Yeah.
easily flip to the downside. And what would be our first indication we're going to do that? Well, it would be a bearish close in around this level, wouldn't it? So all we're after really tonight, can't do anything until because we filled the range. If we get a bearish daily close, then I'm interested in sells down. That's it, going off the weekly. come down to fill the range. That's what I'll be after on NAS. There's no point even going down the time phase because we haven't really, the weekly's filled the range and we haven't really got direction. And if you can look at it, how it's just messing about, look at that trickle there. Because the daily is probably going to need a top wick and a bottom wick. So this daily can do anything. Because the daily hasn't got much of a top wick either. So if we go back to the daily, it's not much of a top wick there. And you could argue and say the previous daily broke out. So I would imagine a steeper top wick of some sort. So I think this daily candle is just going to do something like this today. And then maybe close doji or small bearish back into the range. So yeah, I'm not really interested in it today. I think tomorrow if we get that daily bearish close, I'll be interested in taking sellers down. Happy with that?
To the bottom of the range.
You are?
All the way to the bottom of the range.
All the way down to 23756. That's the weekly. Well, the thing is with this weekly range, I don't actually know because the ranges are so small. So look, we've only got resistance level here, right? But here we've got a resistance and support level. Okay. We had a rejection there, and we had a rejection there. So this is actually a stronger range. So is this the range potentially? So then could we see price really drive through? Yeah, we probably could, which would be nice. But if that weekly decides to close bullish above here, what are we then thinking? We're then thinking, okay, well this was just a simple fake out to the downside. Now we're going to be coming up and breaking all-time highs again. I know. I was that excited too.
Who was that?
Is that you, Andre? So yeah, that's so. But I can't take buys up unless the weekly closes above, because we can just really mess about it. Even though the daily can give us a steeper top wick, it's just not for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, daily bearish close. I'll be happy to take sells tomorrow. No, Mohammed, I don't want to go share stream with you. Get loads of Indians trying to come on your live stream, co-host with you.
Also had one over.
Yeah, so I've got a wing back sell. This is a swing trade, Lee. We're in profit. You could be risk free on this at the moment if you want to be. I have got a second entry here. I do expect a pullback to come down. Euro USD, because the weeklies broke out to the downside. So I'm expecting a top wick, tap this level, and then a flip to come through. This is a pretty clean traffic range all the way down to 1.13003. So it is pretty clean traffic really. So I can see this weekly flipping and driving, this one weekly candle coming through. So it's just a case of how long is it going to take to pull up to...
Is that your trade idea, Justin?
Yeah, it's every trade ideas. Yeah. Yeah, the one I took on stream, what was on my MT4 for ages, that's closed out, so I'll put that on the logbook. So I can't put any, but I'm still in on this on my live account. So I can't put anything else on it. So I only took $230 from it because I fucked up. We won't go there though. I was out and about talking to Emma. I went to change a gold trade and I closed the Euro USD trade like an idiot. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'm expecting.
You weren't being present.
Yeah. I do get that. You're not present. You're just not in the room. Yeah, have you seen them memes where they're lying in bed and the man's lying away from the lady, and she's like, it says, "Oh, I wonder what. I bet he's thinking about other women," but really the man's lying there and he's just thinking about charts, like candles and things like that.
More people do is whip, more you flip.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming back down. Here we go, 15. Can we get a 50? If I get a 15-minute bearish close, not too big, but as long as I get back below this level, top wick, I'll take another sell. 2 minutes left. And the thing with this one, Andre, this you stop. So if this 15 closes, and I need it below here though. Need it below this. It's a 15 closes like that, say, and then I get a top wick. Stops really would only need to be the high, because you shouldn't be breaking that again. If the one's going to flip, that would initiate the one to flip. So stops could be tight on this one.
41, 31.
Yeah, this is definitely an area the one can reject from. I didn't like how that 15 closed though, and that's why I didn't keep this one on.
TP is 410.
4108, yeah, my full TP, because I've got a wing back buy around Healy. I'm looking at price coming to this and then bouncing off. This trade I'll probably leave it with you, because this might take a bit longer to play out. But yeah, because I might as well do some edits. Loads of edits to do. I just can't be arsed with it. Social media, man. Like, we're just living it. I think the year 2000 or 1990s was the best era. I think social media is slowly killing all of us.
You see that thing on the TikToks was all about the raves. In the 90s, everyone just enjoyed themselves more phone and sites. Absolutely just going wild.
I think it's when we were the... Yeah, I think it was when we were the healthiest, and like mentally healthy. Do you know what I mean? And I think we'll look back in 50 to 100 years time where, man, what a state we'll be in. We'll look back and go, where did it start going wrong? And I think they'll point back to the likes of social media and things like that. You are?
The year 2000 is when it started going wrong.
Yeah.
Or maybe even the late 90s when the internet was invented.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll peak when it's closing in 5 seconds.
I want a top wick first. I'm going to top wick. With a, what's this? 30 close bullish.
A little bit of a top wick.
Two's going to close in 30 minutes. That means this 30 would have to drive down. Could we see a 30
What
like
risk you putting on it?
It's probably going to be a sub entry this. Like, I want at least the body tapping. Get the body tap. Stops would just be the high, so I would be low risk. If we're sort of just adding to the position. So I'll just be on a 10 lot, but I saw you 0.10 lot and 0.10 lot, but my stops are close, so it'll be pretty. I'll tell you what I'll be risking here. I'll tell you now.
1,000.
No. I'm only on a 50k account here. $70 I'll be risking. $70.
I am probably not going to take this trade. I don't think so.
Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, you're already in it, you know. I'm not in yet though.
No, I accidentally closed out. Didn't I?
Oh yeah, but you made some nice profit, didn't you?
Yeah.
What size account are you on? 50?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was bloody 39% consistency until I had that fucking loss the other day. Now I'm bloody back to fucking 48 consistency.
Don't go without me. Yeah. I think this is gone, guys. This is gone without us. Literally, you were tiny bit away.
They come back up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the reason why I've decided not to go for it is in my book that's closed. That's still closed in respectively range.
Has it?
15 minutes.
What range
Yeah.
are you looking at here?
So
Because it's a bit skew width for me. So this is what I've got. Oh wait, there is one here, isn't it? So I've been going off this here. Yeah, I like this range.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
basically where mine is, but it's just kind of
Close.
like slightly, ever so slightly lower than that.
I've closed below that.
Yeah, mine I've closed within it.
We've missed this here because the top wick. We didn't need that much of a top wick. What's difficult, the more this pushes down, and even if it flips back up, so let's say it pushes to there and then flips back up, it's not valid anymore because you've now created that bottom wick. Why are you pushing back up? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, the 30 is next to close, so we could do the same thing off the 30 if the 30 doesn't drive, but here's the thing. In 30 minutes, what closes? The 2. So we've got to look at where the 2 closes and what happens with the 2. So really, I would imagine this 2 coming straight through to at least 4111. And if we're going to do that, that means this 30 has to be the one or finishes the rest of it. So could we see something like that with this 30? We potentially could. But you would think this 15 is going to drive. In order to get a 30 like that, you're probably going to need a 15, maybe like that, and then the next 15 like that. Just haven't got back up that way. See how this 5 closes. Okay, now we're up. Can't get a sell stop under that now. So I'd rather see how this 5 closes, see what the next 5 does. Ideally this 5 will close back into the range. There's no top wick on this previous 5. That's why I wanted to pull that area.
Guys, we'll do a shoot. I'll catch you tomorrow.
No worries, Lee. Catch you later, buddy.
In a bit.
Bye.
See me. Bye. Bye.
The 5 closed bullish. So what's this 5-minute range here? So here's a 5-minute range here. Tiny, minor range, which close respecting. No wait. I like it. I'd rather wait for 30-minute bearish close if we're going to get that. Two 5-minute candles left of this 5. Let's see if I can get a bearish 5 close and then a top wick. I might take that. Oh my god. I am looking at another entry. All coming out with Ukraine, isn't it?
Ooh, what, Ukraine?
Just everything what I was saying about Ukraine and Russia, what people didn't like, it's all coming out. Great. People don't like the truth. We're like so narrow-minded, and we actually believe our government. That's what's mental.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
We really think our government is in the best interests of us.
I saw there was an interview, not an interview, but there was like a sort of a podcast with a guy who went, because people are still fucking doing it. They're still fucking queuing up for COVID jabs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he went to one of these like fucking COVID centres and he started quizzing people in the queues, going like, "Why are you taking the jab? Do you not realise this? Do you not realise that?" And all of them just started insulting him and attacking him. And like sort of like going, "Oh well, you know, this is for the best. This is what I've been told to do." And it's mad how brainwashed some people are.
Yeah. Mental, man.
Come on, Pete.
Well, the 4 is about to close in the 2.
Trade.
The 4 is about to close in 2 minutes. Sorry, 21 minutes. So if this 4 closes like this, I reckon we're going to get that. If it closes like this, I think we're going to get this win back hit. So this becomes nice and valid for us. 4 driving
None of
down.
my trades are really popping up.
So that's what it might be waiting for though, the 4. So we might actually need to come back to this win back area. So I don't think this second entry on this at the moment will be valid. I think actually see is coming up to this level, tapping this level and then coming through, and then that's the move. And I'll take all. Because if this 15 closes bullish here, I think I'm going to move stops to break even on this. So if we close above this level, 4125, I'm going to move stops to break even. Do you know what? I'm going to do that now. Risk free on this. And I'm risk free. Might even close out if the 15 closes above. 30, 15, 5. Yeah, if this 15 closes above here, I'm probably going to close where I'm at.
What is it?
Please don't go. Please don't
My
go.
cat's so needy.
Really?
She is. She's very needy. Be back in a sec.
Do you always like stroking your pussy?
Mate, I live and breathe the stuff. But if it's going, it's going. What are you? Why are you so needy?
Ah, look. luck. Stop me out, yeah. Stop me out, guys. So,
Have you been done in the bum? Have you?
yeah. Done the bomb.
So let's see how much space I've got for what I can make.
We peaked 214 pips. Nice.
I thought I'd make a little bit more, but apparently I've only done 270 today. It's probably because it's the same order and it's just closed it all out with total amount of profit.
Lovely trade, guys. Lovely trade. Oh, well, max break even. I didn't take much profit out of that. Okay, so we had that done. What we went up? That dollars up. $860 maybe.
I could do another 1% of today, Pete, and then I'll call it a day.
Oh, fast it, John.
My
Well,
thinking is, as long as I'm less than my highest daily trade, then it should be groovy.
oh, groovy.
Yeah. Well, that's what fucking thingy told me. So, as long as I do that, my consistency should come down.
Well, the 4 is going to close in 16 minutes, and then I'm hoping we get a nice top wick, and that taps our wing back area.
I'm gonna have a 16-minute nap. That's what I'm gonna
Are
do.
you?
Fucking right. Ooh.
16-minute nap.
No point me fucking sat in that chair if I'm waiting until 4 hour to close, is there? Can't see anything else popping up either.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, I can't believe I've been set a target. It's such bullshit. I should be able to draw that money out now.
Yeah. At least you get more money when you do withdraw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, geezer?
Yeah. It's just a nuisance.
Come on, man. Is it the weekend yet, John? Have a good weekend.
Oh, mate, I don't want it to be the weekend. I want to try and get that fucking payout this week. I want to
You're
try and have a
gonna hit it.
blinded week on the charts.
It's inevitable
That's
you're
what I
gonna
want.
hit. But you've got to aim past that. Do you know what I mean? You can't just
Well,
aim
my
at
aim
that
past-
balance.
My aim past that is getting it fucking done, and then I'll buy a bloody 90% challenge account. Past the fucking pages, and then I'll be able to take 90% whenever I want. And not have to do this target bullshit.
Yeah.
Have you had a payout from Titan yet?
No.
Is your account still down, or is
No,
it
it's
up?
back up now.
Hmm.
Only just.
What have you got? Have you got an instant one, or have you passed the challenge?
Instant.
Yeah.
I wanted
So
to
you all
test
have
it.
the same issue.
Yeah. Why would we reject here? See, if you look at the one close is bullish. Yeah, this is going to be lovely if this plays out. This is going to be interesting. And how could we get out of the wrong? The one can even close up there. this 4 could open up and just plummet without a pullback. What time did we take that trade there? 8:30. 8:30, wasn't it?
Yeah, 8:30ish. Yeah, 8:30, 8:45, kind of there. Yeah.
Did any tunes on? Yeah, the tunes. Another crap. Days.
You gonna be on Armour tonight?
Probably not tonight because footy's on. Bob. How many pips did we take from that trade? Here, we take fast track.
Yeah, you know what? I might actually. I'm gonna hop on tonight and learn the mouse and keyboard controls because
Yeah.
I definitely think like there's definitely a fucking advantage of having being able to like aim with the mouse because it's just there's so much more precision there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, just it's good. Obviously, it's miles better with the squad, but we don't get on that much during the week. We do get on though, but Friday night, mate.
It's not bad. I ain't gonna whinge because I've got fucking Sekiro keeping me busy at the moment.
But Friday night, put it in your diary.
Mm.
All night long. See how the camera's zoomed in on me there?
I've got to pass the naked trial first, don't I? So.
Yep, because you didn't do that yesterday. Oh. Yeah, you'll enjoy Friday. It'll be hectic. I mean, I'll tell you what, to get a kill in your first session though. You had 2 kills, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I think one was an AI and the other one was a player.
Yeah. No, you had 2 kills played because the one where you came in the room. Yeah. Remember we were in the house.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came in the room, and then the other one was the Humvee. Where you got on the Humvee.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically you got both them kills.
Kills.
Yeah, 3.
3 kills, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, really good.
Mate, that was like some of that was fluke though, because I literally, as soon as I downed the second guy in the Humvee, my clip ran out.
Well, when that Humvee came around the corner, I didn't know it was a Humvee. And it was just a case of, right, is it a tank? And if it is, we're dead.
Thing is, if I was using the bloody mouse, I would have been able to kill them much quicker. It's because they're fucking, I think like with certain aiming games, like mouse and keyboard's so much better.
Yeah, well,
Depends on the game really. I think that game, cause the thing is, that game was designed for mouse and keyboard.
Well,
really,
I used to play Armour, like the proper Armour, like Armour 2. And it's a lot more complex. I think they've sort of simplified it a bit, even though it's quite complex still. But so Aaron was a PC player, and I told him about Armour, and I said you'll absolutely love it. The first 3 games. So what he done? He went out and bought a PS5 just for the game because I was saying how good it was, right? But I warned him. I said, look, the first 3 games you'll hate it. Yeah, you've got to give it a chance. Honestly, the first 2 games, he was like, fuck, I bought this PS5 just for this, and it's fucking shit. I'm going to take the PS5 back. He was fuming. And then he got on again. I like persuaded him to get on again. I said, I didn't even give it a chance, like a kid. I didn't give it a chance. And then he got on again. and he loves it. He absolutely loves it. So it takes time to get used to all the buttons, but once you're used to all the buttons and then you're getting involved in the story and the session, it's fantastic, mate. It's a good crack as well, though, because it's such a socializing game. So the difference between COD and like Arma is COD is just fast, constantly fast, boom, killing everyone. Right? You don't get any lulls, so you're just chatting shit about how your kills are going and things like that. But then in Arma, you could be sat in a Humvee for 10 minutes getting from A to B together. So you're just talking shit. You know what I mean? Or you're sat in an ambush, bored, waiting for someone to come past. You just chat shit. The 4's closing in 7 minutes. Can we get?
Oh, I mean, this is the thing I liked about DayZ, is it was exactly like that. If you were any good at DayZ, a lot of it was like building and fucking, you know, waiting to ambush people, cut them down.
I've tried DayZ. I've played it only like once.
Mate, it's the same thing. It's the same sort of game. Fucking boring on your own, but if you play with friends, it's so much better. It's exactly the same, mate. That's the reason why. Like, that's the reason why I fucking enjoyed it last night, because it's the same sort of thing. It's fucking boring on your own, but if you've got people to play it with, it's so much better.
Yeah.
And DayZ is exactly the same. The thing is, it's just you, like, bearing in mind, like, with DayZ, you've got to kind of, like, have one person gathering materials, one person building, one person getting food, one person collecting weapons, you know, collecting weapons and ammo, one person running back and forth to the trader. It's a team game. You can't do it on your own. Like, you'll just be there all night, all day, hardly making any progress on your own. You've got to kind of do it with a team, really. It's the same with a fucking Reforger, you know, you need, it's a squad game. Do you know what I mean? It's not a game to be played on your own, really. Yeah. That's why I thought it was fucking boring when I went on it on my own. And then
on Arma?
Going on it with you. Yeah. Going on it with you and that other fella, I actually enjoyed it. It was good fun.
See, when I go on it, if nobody's on, I'll just get a vehicle. I'll get ranked up, get a vehicle, and that's just sit in a wood block and watch like the main road. And as they're coming down the road, I just smash them. I do stuff like that.
I'm gutted we didn't capture that guy there. That would have been fun.
Yeah, Rai gets too excited, doesn't he?
He does. He needs to calm his shit down.
He does. Can we pop up with this new 4?
He captured.
It was. Can we get up with this new 4? See, we're not messing up. We're just messing about here, aren't we? Is the new 4 going to pop down? So the new 4 could pop down first or pop up first. Ideally, we want it to pop up first, hit our wing back, and then drop. What we ideally want.
How much time's left on the 4?
3-4 minutes.
What I want to do really is I want to get into sniping, because I used to be fucking. I used to just fucking mow people down with the sniper on DayZ. Like, literally, when I played with like Jordan and a couple of others, they'd literally go, "Here's the sniper, find your spot and fucking watch the base." Because we'd be like that good as a team. Like, we would just fucking smash the server, and like you'd have loads of people coming at us all the time, and I'd just fucking sit up on the mountains and just watch the base and just kill people as they came in, and just ping them out and go, "Oh yeah, killed this guy. Oh, killed this guy. Killed this guy." Or it would be something. It would be funny because I used to call myself the Golden Goose on that, or the Ghost of Satsuma.
Yeah.
So you'd see the golden goose killed such and such and such. And I'd be like, guys, we've got a shitload of stuff outside. I've just mowed 2 people down. And then I'd move spot because I knew exactly how people think. They go, oh, I'm going to go and kill that sniper on the mountain. So I'd move like maybe 100 or 150 meters away, keep an eye on that spot or put some mines or something there.
Yeah.
And then suddenly I'd be killing people just like they get killed by mines, or I'd see them moving around and fucking kill them in the fucking mountains. Go back to killing people who are running to the base. Like, mate, I was a fucking insane sniper on Daisy. And, like, you just see the golden goose killed such, the golden goose killed such, and then, like, you just see people bitching and moaning in the chat. Like, moaning about my sniping. It's so funny.
Well, one of my claims to fame was, honestly, all the lads were laughing their heads off because in the top, I was killing this bloke. I killed him about 5 times. And all you see in the chat at the top left is Crowbag's definitely cheating. Or definitely hacking. That was it. And I was like, whoa, he thinks I'm hacking? That's how good I am.
Mate, there was a guy who we managed to recruit into our team called Snow. And he was absolutely fucking insane. Like, he had I think he must have had about 1,000 hours in DayZ. Like, he just lived and breathed it. And he was basically unkillable. Like, his KD was like 40 to 1.
Was it?
Like,
Well,
it's just ridiculous.
Well, what we do on Armour, we don't go for the most kills because you can imagine, someone might be driving a tank and then
yeah,
someone's
but Armour's different though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a conquer type of game, whereas DayZ is about killing and surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what we do
So
is we go for the least amount of deaths. They're the cool ones, the ones who has the least amount of deaths. It's so easy to die.
The thing is, like with DayZ, like we kind of thought, okay, well, let's try and make, because he was killing us constantly as well, and we were like, okay, rather than trying to kill him, should we try and make friends with the bully, the biggest bully in the server? Let's befriend him and get him in our team, and we succeeded. And he would just butcher everybody else for us. It was brilliant.
Here we go. 4 is about to close. Okay, are we going to get some?
On Naz looks quite nice.
Oh man, I'm not touching Naz until the daily close, I think. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I need a top. I need a break of the
well,
highs, really. But yeah, I mean, this might not give us much of a pullback this before going, but I really want it to pop up to a wing back area. That'd be lovely. I'm just trying to work out how much of a pullback do I need in order to get sell stops underneath on the 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull back here. 3. Close bearish. Below this level.
Ooh, it's fucking cold, mate. I tell you that.
Oh no. I think in order to get sell stops, would I even get sell stops? On that's the question. Just nice up. Close below. Oh, this is gonna drive straight through this. I'm seeing now. That's a 15. If I get a 15-minute close and I get a top wick, I might get a swoop entry on. So this would be 15-minute close, and then a top wick, and then a sell stop underneath, and my stops would just be the high. We need to see which direction this 4 is going to come first. I ideally want it to come up this area. But I'm just not sure. So we'll wait for a 15-minute close. What time is it? Yeah. What have I got on to do? Nanny. Nothing on apart from. Football tonight.
Might have to have a shower and fucking get dressed because my fucking newbie just isn't doing it for me.
Go on, get a pop up. How's your crypto getting on, John? How's your crypto getting on?
Shit, mate.
XRP had a nice pump yesterday.
Well, I mean, it's no better than XRP. Do you know what I mean? It's still fucking, all of it's down at the moment. It's fucking £103 a coin at the moment, and my break even is £183 a coin. I was kind of hoping it would have pumped up by now, but
yeah,
it did hit 180 the other month, and I debated fucking selling out of it, but I didn't.
Is the pump up? Come on, straight up. 2 candles, up, tap, drop.
Oh, have you got that wing back sell set up, have you?
But the win back sell setup, yeah.
Oh, I should probably set it up as well then. 3.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, that's one hell of a 15-minute candle. I was kind of hoping it would calm its beans a little bit and see if I could catch a Nate trade. Because he's got this area marked up.
Is he?
Yeah. But if it pushes too far, it'll be void.
Can we pop up, tap, then reject? This is what I'm expecting, right? Came down to this level, we tapped this level, back up, and we reject from here. Then we do our push through. So that's what I'm hoping for. Joy. Whoa. Well, we're up $56, guys. Not much. Could have took more. Could have took about 160, something like that. Stop.
Thing is with trading, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? There are going to be days where you get losses and I get wins, and you get wins and I get losses. Do you know what I mean? It's always rotating, isn't it? There are going to be days where I get 50, you get 250, and you get 50 and I get 250.
Even from the same situation, from the same trade.
Mm.
Yeah. Such a nice pump down there. Just missed my full TP.
I suppose I was quite lucky that I accidentally closed it, really. When it hit that area, I was thinking about trailing it anyway.
This wing back could be lovely though. This wing back by here. But correct in our analysis, we are literally looking at this. That's what I'm looking at. That's a 16-1. I'm a bit wary of this stop situation.
It's just a bloody shame that I can only earn a maximum of 900 a day.
On a 50k account though, that's a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a lot of that.
I don't like being limited. I think it's bullshit that they sort of go, oh well, you've earned too much in one day, so that must mean it's luck.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fucking put you behind a bar.
Yeah, but do you know why though? It's because they know how they just go off the top 1% of traders. That's what they do. And they only average between 1 and 3%. That's it. It's nothing.
So if that's true, then why have they put my fucking target so fucking high? Do you know what I mean?
Because you've made more, haven't you? You made more. You made 2% in one day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So on a 50k account, top 1% of traders, they'll be averaging between. Well, to be honest, without blowing smoke my own ass, you'd be averaging profits like this: 230, 98. We made 56 today. I put it on. Yeah, 287. That's a big one. $22. What was October like? $390. That's probably the biggest one. $79, $59, $100, $380, $62.99, $250. That's only, so 250 is 0.5% on per trade. So for you to make 900 in one trade, that's nearly 2% in one trade. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'd call that skill.
Yeah, skill. I'm willing to hold on, but yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. It's just because
like it shouldn't. I just don't think it should matter. It's like if you can do that in one trade, good on you. Do you know what I mean? You deserve it.
Yeah.
I just don't agree with it. I get the luck thing, but I think they should at least look at your account and go, this guy seems consistent. Yeah, let's unlock it.
Do you know what the
I mean?
journey?
Mine does. If you look at my fucking chart, it's consistently going up. You know.
Well, the journey of a trader is to come into trading, to get set up a demo account, to place a few trades, and they win. And that's it. They think they can make money straight away, so they put some money in a live account. They win at the start, and they might put a 10 lot on news or something and just win big, right? And then reality hits them, and that they can't do that every month. And you'll find they'll go down and down and down and minus blow account and put more money in and buy more challenges and or you know, they're just not making money at all, or the money they did make, they've lost it all.
Yeah, but that's good for the fucking firm, though, isn't it? You know, 'cause they make the money.
Yeah, but they don't want a kid coming along and going, okay, news is coming up, I'll just put a 20 lot on news, because they won't make any money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get why they're like.
It's a business model. You got to remember, it's a business model, not a charity. So they've got to make money. And you know, we've had a prop. I know the work now in the background. We've had a prop there, and you sort of know who can trade and who can't trade.
Just out of interest, I hope you don't mind me asking, but did Relentless make money as a prop firm?
Not much. So we were like
pennies.
Yeah, you might make $1,000 or something a month, something like that, or $500 or something like that a month. It all depends how many people bought a challenge and how many people blew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in a way, in a prop firm, you need them to blow the account. That's what they want. So you buy another one. You know what I mean? But then they need the advertising of we need to pay people out, entice people to come to show that we do pay out. So they've got to get the balance right, and I think that's why the rules are all weird and changing. And maybe that rule what you're stuck on now, it's because it's an instant account, and you know.
Well, that's what they said it is. They said it's because it's an instant account. The rules are a lot harsher.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realise. And to be fair, they turned around and was like, well, you know, you should have fucking read the terms and conditions, really. And I was like, yeah, fair, I didn't. I just went, bam, yeah, let's get it. And I didn't really read any. It was just, yeah, fucking let's get it in. And I ended up not seeing all of this bullshit until I actually ended up in profit. You know? So it is what it is, though. I mean, I'll get there eventually.
You've got to understand, like, you're going to get past that target where you're at now eventually, because you've got the skill now. You're going to make more than that. You just keep going, forget about your balances, and just next day, next trade, next day, next trade. Do you know what I mean? And eventually you just, I've had an email, I can get a payout.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You sort of got to live in the moment, in the day. Don't think, okay, I've got a target. Because what happens is, like, you've got a target, but you don't see beyond that target. You just see to that target. So then when you get close, you're like, I'm so close. I nearly touch it. And then, but if you aim beyond that, then you're gonna fly. You're gonna cruise through that target because your mental target is a lot further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's still a very high target, though. 4.5 grams.
It's a bit ridiculous, that really.
Account.
Yeah.
I think the target has come down though, because it depends on sort of like how many losses and wins you've had rather than just straight up wins.
Yeah.
But I think if it's just straight wins, win after win after win.
Where are you at now, innit?
I actually, I am 1,800 in profit. I was 2,300, but I had that fucking massive loss yesterday. So I think I was like 2,200, something like that. But, 1,800 at the moment, as of now. So I think it's actually probably closer to about like 3.5, maybe.
Yeah. What is it coming down?
3.
Is it moving down every time? Is it? All right. Okay.
Yeah. When I have a loss and a win, or if I lose and then win, it comes down further than where it was before. So if it's 48% now. But if I had a win, it would come down to like 45. But if I had a loss and a win, it would come down to like 43 or something like that. Because it weighs up against your losses and wins, as well as obviously the, fucking dividing by 0.20 of your highest winning day. So, I still even think 20% consistency is quite high. Especially when there are firms out there that do 50% consistency.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing with getting an instant. You weigh everything up, don't you? Pros and cons.
The thing is, I probably would have fucking bought a challenge account if I knew about this consistency rule, because I probably would have passed it by now.
Yeah.
Passed and done and be in profit. Well, maybe not in profit, but certainly passed it. The thing is, this account is just going to be a fucking bonus account now. It's like when I've got like a proper account, I'll trade that, get that up to a decent payout, leave it, and then just trade on this one. You know, and kind of once I've fucking taken a payout, I'm hoping that that fucking target will reset.
Yeah.
And then it won't be so bad. I don't know, let's have a look. If my highest, say, winning day was 600, divided by 0.20, that would mean like my target would be 3 grand, which I mean, even that's still quite high.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, it is.
What is it? I did like 400, or a maximum of 400, divided by 0.2, 2 grand. Maybe a little bit more realistic, but still.
You just think the payout's going to be bigger. We're pushing. Can we tap our wing back? I might even leave you with this. Because it's going to be a slow trade, I think.
Why does your wing back look much closer than my bloody wing back?
4143. Are you on a wander?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just the way the stream looks.
Maybe.
Definitely correct.
Thinking about shaving my head off, John.
Do it.
Go back to a skinhead.
Go back to being a cue ball.
Oh, thumb.
Yeah.
People used to say
Thumb,
it,
yeah.
like a thumb.
The baby's thumb.
I had a massive head as a kid, me though. Massive head. My mum couldn't get jumpers over my head.
Mate, I've got a big head. I think it's all that knowledge I've collected all over the years.
Maybe.
Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I think, fucking hell, I could fucking park a Boeing 767 on my forehead. Park a fucking plane on there.
Head like a walnut.
Yeah, literally, mate.
Oh, what should I have for breakfast today? What should I have today to eat, John? That is the question.
You not had any breakfast yet?
No, I haven't. I'm not really a breakfast fan. I love a full English, but I sort of like don't have it for breakfast. I sort of have it for like dinner.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass making it for breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too much
I
effort.
always have breakfast. I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah,
mate. Gets you started, gets you ready.
Get you started. I don't think it is. I don't eat before 12, really. Don't eat before 12.
That's because your moves are weak.
Are we gonna pop up here? It's a thing like 30 minutes gonna close in 7 minutes. Got an hour. We still got an hour. The hour's still respecting this level, really. Technically got a nest play on the hour. 37 minutes left of this. If I get a closure back below here, I'm going to be taking more cells. Back below 4125. But if I can pop up 15 no top wick, could we just pop up and take me with you? Take me down. So yeah. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go make a brew, John.
Go on,
I'm gonna
then,
come
Trigger.
back and then we'll see if we call it or not. We've got our trade ideas on. So yeah, right. I'll go make a cup of tea, mate. I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Wow, right. See, not. Are we looking, John?
I've handled the PC for a moment.
Look at that 15
Looks
now.
like it's fucking flipping.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Sell someone leaves the 4. Three. Should flip. 2. Broke out. Everything is broke out. 1. Back to the 1. So. I get a 1 bearish close. I need a 1 bearish close. Yeah, it's not for me this until I think we're still going to pop up. 4-1-1-4-3. John. You're not into football, are you, John? You on?
Sorry, my mic was on mute. Yeah, not really. Doesn't really interest me, really. Oh, what's the time?
58 pick.
Oh, is there any fucking 30-minute trades popping up? Doesn't look like it, does it, Peter?
Nah, not really. Not going on here. I don't know how long it's going to take to get up here. This is the thing. I've got to sell them here. I've got to buy from here. Now, have we got news today? That is the question.
Yeah,
Yes, there is.
actually.
There is news.
There's news today and tomorrow.
Well, that's 1 at 10 now. API. Price is gonna shift a half on, isn't it? Yeah, I can't really do anything until I either close bearish on the 1, which is also the 30, or we tap these levels. This is not, just be careful of this. I mean, look at this 15 here, had a big push in 15, then you had a bearish 15, and you had another bearish 15, then you break the highs again. So I'd just be, I wouldn't take this into consideration that much. I think we're going to get that. Then we'll drop the partial move to break even. Hopefully we'll drive straight through, because we've already done that move. So yeah, I'm probably going to leave this now, guys, to be honest with you. We had another win today, which is nice. We've gone 31 wins, 4 break even, 8 losses, which is pretty good. Not as good as my last year though. I would average between 15 and 25 trades.
What, this month? This month you've had 31 wins, 8 losses?
No. This month we're back in profit though, which is nice. Because we were down at the start. Only 128. Well, actually, I haven't put the $56 on. It's not actually quite $56, it's 30 odd, because I closed the one at break even for $22 loss, so it's about $30 more. I might not even put
It's
it on.
because you lubed up, innit?
Yeah, I don't even think I'll put it on, you know. Technically a break even though we peaked fucking. What did we peak? Even though we peaked.
You spotted anything yet, Andre?
240 hits.
No, my the strategy I used for this challenge is not presented the signal yet. So I'm just I'm actually still in that trade from earlier. I didn't close out.
Oh, you're still in this
The
trade?
one, yeah.
It should still play out really, but I think think we're going to
It's
tap
just,
this
if
first.
it comes back, if it's going to go hit the wing back, then it will stop out. So the question
Oh,
is,
will
do I extend the stop or let it stop and then? Yeah, I don't want it to stop and then reverse before hitting
Yeah.
the wing back. It's going to be super annoying.
Depends on your risk, really.
Yeah.
See, I closed out as soon as we had this. Actually, I got stopped on break even, but I was going to close if this 15. We had a 15 close back into the NF. Okay, that's a good sign. That hopefully, this is the pullback. But once that 15 closed bullish, we just knew. Don't take too much notice of this, though.
Flippers coming in, 3 and the 4.
I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch that. Be very careful here. Be very careful. I think this is just this.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back down to tap this and then go. You
Looks
could,
cool, but for me, there's no signals yet. So
yeah, I mean, you could potentially take a wing back buy here, but it is very risky because we haven't filled the range. No top work, and everything's bearish. Everything's broke out to the downside, which is nice. Even the one is closing respected, right? So you are very bearish at the moment. It's a case of, if I get a 1 hour bearish close back below, well, maybe just a 1 hour bearish close, I might be interested in waiting for a steep top wick and then a sell stop underneath. We've got 25 minutes left for that 1 hour close. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's only Tuesday.
My car has now reached the phase in winter where it just lies in front of the fireplace until it gets so hot that it needs to throw up, and it goes outside, it pukes, and then comes back inside, right back in front of the fire.
That's what my Roxy used to be like. She loved that fire, and it would be burning, and she would refuse to leave. I remember sitting outside in the summer, and we had a heat wave, and it was COVID. When we had the heat wave during COVID, and she's just in a proper sun trap area, and she's proper breathing heavily because she's struggling, but she still refused to move. God damn it! Petting cats.
Yeah.
Petting cats.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm indifferent to cats. Some cats are okay, but I'm a bit allergic to them.
Yeah.
So I can touch them and play with them, but then if I touch my face, I kind of swell up sometimes. So when I play with a cat, I have to make sure I don't touch my face afterwards, and I have to wash my hands, and I get a bit stuffy and stuff. So yeah.
You can't just anything. You can't just anything with piss smelling like that. Cat piss is the worst. Not that I go around smelling cat piss. But nah,
He does love his cat piss, to be fair.
not for me, like. Not for me, like. No bottom wick here. There's a potential win back by, There's a potential win back by. I'm not going to take it though. Too scared. Too scared, John.
Too wet in the pants, isn't ya?
If it doesn't line up A plus with the strategy, it doesn't work. See, this is where the lockout feature is good on the futures.
Yeah.
Where you're just looking for something now.
Yeah. But it's the hardest thing. When you're bored and you've got now, you force things.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't do that. Yeah. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. We've got two setups on. We've got a wing back sell from here, and we've got a wing back buy from here. So it's a case of which one gets hit first. And once one of them gets hit, the other one's still valid, apart from if we come down, tap this, and then we'll delete this. But if we come up and tap this, this is still valid because I'm expecting rejection for the daily. Come all the way up. So yeah, that's what I've got. It'd be really nice to grab a buy and a sell on stream. all I've got really. I just don't know how long it's going to take to get up, guys. That's the issue. Might take a while to get up.
You're gonna say that in 10 years' time.
Yeah.
Take a while to get up, mate.
You popping Viagra's like Smarties.
If only there was a pill for trading to make it go up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no point me staying on here, guys. I don't know how long this is going to take. But it's still valid at the moment. You've got to make the decision around news. Whether you want to... Because news can completely just fuck your whole analysis up, depending on what numbers come out.
Yeah.
So...
And this is now the first kind of PPI since the shutdown, isn't it, right?
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Ew.
And tomorrow as well, unemployment claims, there's also a big one.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we caught a beautiful trade this morning. Just me, because I'm an idiot, I just waited for my TP to get hit. It didn't quite get hit. So, it is what it is. But yeah, alright boys, well I'm going to leave yous, and I'll see yous on tomorrow if you're
Alright,
Alright,
boys. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow as well then.
see you later, guys.
See you later.
Toodaloo. Thanks for watching on YouTube, guys. If you're on YouTube and TikTok, thanks very much. Head over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel. I'm giving away instant 100 accounts on YouTube once we hit 100 subscribers. A brand new channel. Yeah, thanks for joining. Catch you later. Toodaloo.